So we've had the PlayStation Plus games now for March for just under a week. Now, Sonic Forces, awesome little title, and Shadow of Colossus is one that I'd heard of but never played, but when I actually jumped into the game, it was actually really enjoyable. But let's be honest, not everyone's into platformers, and Shadow of Colossus isn't going to be something that's for everybody. And it's that time of the week where we're going to check out the PlayStation Store and see what awesome deals there are. Now, there's tons and tons of new discounts on here for PlayStation Plus members, which we need to check out. Double discounts, tons of stuff. Now, before anything though, if you guys are looking to get a new controller, if you're looking to get a custom controller or even a modded controller, make sure you check out controller mods. They are so cheap with the prices. Me personally, I use their controller for the Dominator buttons. Instead of having paddles on the back, it's just little buttons that rest naturally and just make gaming so much easier. There's a link down below that will give you more of a discount, and there's also a discount code as well, so make sure you check them out. Now, let's check out the PlayStation Plus discounts to start off with. Now, the first one that I'm going to look at is Black Desert, and just the standard edition. This is normally £25 on the store, but it's currently £12.50. It's a really cool RPG game, and if you want to kind of try it out before you buy it, it's actually free and available to download on iOS and Android. Really cool game if you're into RPGs. At the moment, it's free on Xbox if you've got Game Pass. But as of yet, it's not free or anything on PlayStation, but it is the kind of title that I would expect to go free on PlayStation Plus at some point very soon. Now, the next one that I'm going to go for is PUBG. Now, this is currently £8 on the store. It's normally £25. Now, this game has been updated so much. There's so many new maps on there. It's unreal. New game modes and all sorts. It's a really cool game. The only thing for me, though, it always feels really clunky. And I mean, if you've ever played like Blackout or you play Apex, you're so used to the fluid movement. On here, it just feels a lot slower, but a lot more tactical because the map is a lot bigger. But they have also got some smaller maps as well if you want to make it a little bit more intense. Again, that's £8 from £25. But the final one on PlayStation Plus discounts is Kingdom Come Deliverance. Now, this again is a big open world RPG game that is huge. The only thing is I don't actually think it's got multiplayer on it. It's normally £25 on the store, it's currently $9.99. Now, this is one of them games that you can play forever. And it's got a really cool feature which is a little bit different. There's a hardcore mode that literally removes all of the HUD, and when you look at your map, it also removes your player markers. So when you're trying to navigate around, you literally have to look for landmarks, to look at the map, to try and figure out where you are, to figure out where you're going. Pretty cool idea, makes the game a lot more realistic, and if you're into RPGs, it's definitely one that's worth a play. There is also a big in Japan section, which we covered the games last week that I'd personally play myself, and I don't just want to pick games that I personally wouldn't ever play, or I don't like the look of, or I wouldn't recommend. There is a few games that you guys might be into, definitely check it out, but personally for me, there's nothing that I'd like to mention out of this section. So we're going to look at games under £13 next. Now, the first one that I'm going to look at is PacMan Championship Edition 2. Now, yeah, PacMan, really old arcade game. It's ridiculously cheap. It's usually a tenner and it's currently £2.50. The only reason that I'm even going for this is I visited a place called the Arcade Club, which is local to me, which you pay to get in, and they've got all the old arcade machines, as well as having another floor that's got like consoles and stuff. And one game that I love playing in there on a proper arcade machine is PacMan. So it kind of made me want to play the game even more. So PacMan Championship Edition 2, it's worth a play. And the second one that I'm going to go for is a VR game, but probably the best VR game that I personally have ever played, and it's called Lethal VR. Now, literally, it's like a gun shooting simulator, but with a bit of a difference. You'll get targets spawning in front of you, then you'll get like people that'll pop up holding hostages, and you have to shoot them in the right place and shoot the right ones. You can play it with your friends to the point where it's the highest score to move on. A lot of different weapons, everything from like throwing ninja stars, all the way up to like using an Uzi and other stuff as well. Really fun game. But the final game that I'm going to go for is Project Cars Game of the Year Edition. Now, I absolutely love Project Cars. When I first got a steering wheel set up for racing games on PlayStation, it was kind of a cross between Drive Club and Project Cars that I was playing. Now, this game is normally £45 and it's currently a tenner. And the reason that I like this game is just the variety of vehicles that you can use. I mean, you can start off literally go-kart racing, all the way up to like F1, NASCAR, that sort of stuff. Or you could just do rally driving. there's tons and tons of different aspects to this game, and if you play using a race wheel, it just makes it so much fun. Trying to steer a go-kart around a track, which is so difficult to control, but still really, really amazing. But that's pretty much it for this one. I hope you've enjoyed the video. If there's any other games that you'd like me to check out, or that you think are worth picking up that are on sale at the moment, leave a comment down below for everyone to check out. But thanks for watching, guys, and I'll catch you next time.